Good day and good afternoon, dudes and dudettes of the Stratosphere, motherfucker. Well, oh, excuse me. Well, we're a week away from my birthday. Yay. So, getting excited about flyouts. Yay. So, anyway, enough about that. Huh. I. A lot has somewhat went down personally with people around me in the past 2 weeks. I mean, nothing extreme, but I'm gonna break it down for you. Okay, what was this? About about say 2 weeks ago, I was over at I want to say my friend's house, Jacob. I mean, that's about as long as I know him, about 3 weeks now. But he's a cool dude. He has his moments, but he's a cool dude. I like hanging around him. And well, it was late at night, and we was outside, and I basically told him, "You're the type of dude that I want." That's all I said. Well, he decides, because him and another friend, Michelle, so, no, I tell him that. Well, come home. Michelle decides to call me after midnight and basically says, blah, blah, blah. Um, you told Jacob this. Do you find that disrespectful to me? Basically to her. And I'm half asleep, like I'm about to fall asleep on the phone with her. Like, how's that disrespectful? You're not dating. Okay, so I go back to sleep. Well, I wake up a little later in the morning. That whole conversation that Michelle had with me just set on me, set on my spirit, set on me the whole day. Like, I was pissed because she's in Texas dealing with family matters, and so a couple days later, I go back over to Jacob's. Jacob gets home, says, "I'm gonna jump in the shower, go to bed." I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna go." He said, "No, no, no, you can stay." I'm like, "Okay." Well, about 5 minutes later, I leave. Okay. Then, I Michelle comes home, and basically, you know, they pull a prank on me and stuff like that. I wasn't, you know, we hung out and stuff. Okay. Well, a couple days after that, me and Michelle hang out. So we're around town, going to Walmart, stuff like that. And we get back in the car, and Michelle says, we was talking about something, and she says, "Do you and Jacob have a problem?" And I said, "No." And brought the whole thing about, you're the type of dude. And I literally explained to her that I didn't mean it like that. I wasn't saying that I wanted you. I was just saying, you are the type of dude I want. Your persona, how you are, that's the dude I want, not you. And I literally told her, I don't want him. Now, the first couple of days that I saw him, yeah, that's a different story. But after like the second day I met him, it went out my mind. It went, and I said it, and I said, don't want him, and stuff like that. And she said, well, we're gonna have to have a talk and conversation, whatever. I was like, whatever. Well, I go over there, and they want me to buy beer. Well, earlier that day when we were so together, I said, I may buy beer. I don't know. I didn't say I was going to. I said I may buy beer. They wanted me to buy beer, and jokingly, I said no. I was gonna probably buy it anyway, but So Jacob goes buy Michelle's beer. because I think Michelle gives him money to go get it. I don't know. Whatever. Comes back. Okay. Drinking. I grab a beer. Next thing I know, Jacob gets pissed off, says, "This is Michelle's beer," blah, blah, blah. Basically beating around the bush, but he was referring it to me. He was saying it to me, but he wasn't saying it to me. He was like saying it out loud. I knew right then, there, this night wasn't going to go well. I wanted to leave, but I didn't. I should have left. So I'm in his sunroom, there in the dining room. Jacob gets up, walks around the table, sits beside Michelle. They fix the chair up, like they're waiting for somebody to sit in that chair. Michelle calls me in there. I don't go in. She calls me again. Don't go in because I knew what was about to happen. So I finally decide I'm going to take my ass in and sit down. Boof. Basically, they decide they want to have that conversation now. Yeah. Jacob asked me something. I forgot what it was. I didn't say what he wanted me to say. I didn't say what he wanted me to think he was going to say. So he gets mad at me. And right then and there, I literally and mentally, physically shut down. I shut down. And then they was talking about I wasn't chipping in, like bringing beer over. Well, that's a lie. I brought a case of beer over one day when Jacob wasn't at home. He was with his kids because the time he got back home, me, a guy named Cornbread, and Andrew drank that whole case up before Jacob got back. So that's not my fault. So I've literally brought beer to the house. And here's my thing. The whole issue is, then they, brought up about me saying that I wanted Jacob. I never said I wanted Jacob. I said, you are the type of dude, you're like the dude I want. I did say you are the type of dude I want. And here's my thing. If you have a problem with me, don't run and tell other people. Don't wait 3-4 days, a week, months, years later to tell me. Tell me right then and there so we can talk it out. Work it out. Okay. Then yesterday, this was all last week. Yesterday, me and Michelle went right around, and Michelle proceeds to tell me that before, we had that, well, we hung out again, but before everything's going out between me and Jacob, which I never thought we had a problem. That's the thing about it. I never thought we had a problem. So, she tells me before they had that powwow with me that Jacob wanted to fuck with me. So that kind of me a little bit. Oh well. But here's my thing. If you have a problem with me, tell me right then and there. We can talk about it, and when we get done talking about it, we can be cool or not cool. Either way with me. It doesn't fucking matter. But tell me. Don't drag it out. Do not, because that pisses me the fuck off. And people don't want to see me pissed off. People don't want to see me mad. I go nuclear. I will fuck shit up. I will fuck your life up. Mentally. Not physically. Mentally. I will fuck your life up. So, and I told Michelle, I said, I'm gonna include you in this too. Don't do that. Don't run and tell somebody else that you got a problem. Don't wait 3-4 days later to tell me you got a problem. Tell me right then and there. And I told her, I said, me and Jacob's going to have a conversation. When? Don't know. But we're going to have a conversation when it's just me and him. We can talk man to man with no distractions. And just clear the air and stuff like that, And like I told Michelle, because now Michelle and Jacob are not talking because their issues, don't know, don't care no more. And I told Michelle, I still want to be friends with Jacob because I think Jacob's a cool dude. And Jacob's around, he's what? 9, 31, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's 8 years younger than me. Everybody else is like almost younger than Jacob. Like, I want to hang out with people that are around my age or close to my age. You know, ain't nothing wrong with hanging out with young folks, but I want people around my own age. You know, and it's just, it blows my mind because I can't do the fakeness. If you have a problem with me, tell me. We can work it out or not work it out. Either way, I don't like it. Because I'm going to tell you from the jump, I have an issue with you. Let's talk it out. Or if I have a problem with you, guess what? I'm not going to come around you. It's that simple. Let me know so I can keep going on with my life. But like I said, me and Jacob are going to have this conversation. When? Don't know. But I do want to have a conversation with him, you know, man to man, you know, get an understanding of each other. And I'm going to tell him, hey, the thing I told you that night, I was not trying to hit on you. I was not trying to come on you. I didn't want you. I don't want you. And I put that on my life because I'm, you know, and as far as the beer situation, I did bring a case of beer over here, but you was not home. Me, Cornbread, and Andrew, that's his name, we drank that whole case before you even got home. So I have brought beer over. Because, here's my thing, if you have an issue with me, and you're still following me on Snapchat, that must mean you don't really have an issue with me. Because if I have an issue with you, if I don't like you, if I don't want to be around you, I'm cutting you off. Period. Point blank in a discussion. I'm cutting you off. But, you know, like I said, you know, I'm trying to stay out of the drama. I'm trying to stay positive. I'm trying to stay in a good mood. And don't get me wrong. That night, they wanted to have that powwow. There's some stuff I want, because the next day I went on a bike ride and I literally had that conversation out loud. Like I played Jacob and Michelle. I talked like not like them, but I talked in their spots, and I got everything I wanted to say that night at the table. I got it out. I let it go, release. I was free of it, and I'm still free of it. Like, I really don't care, but you know, some people like to hold on to shit. You know, I mean, don't get me wrong, I'll hold on to stuff too, but they hold on to like the clenching the pearls. But you know, it is what it is. You know, people gotta grow up and stop letting the small stuff get to them. Stop being so insecure with yourself. Stop being so I don't know. I'm glad I'm not like that, because he made a comment, you know, about what if he said, if I was dancing with, and I was about to answer him, and he got mad because I did not give him the answer that he wanted. You know, I'm just different from everybody. Because I had this conversation, I'm like, okay, Jacob, say me and Michelle was dating, and you went to Michelle and said, you the type of girl that I want. Michelle came back to me and said, I'd be like, did you fuck? Did y'all have sex? And she said no. I was like, okay. As long as y'all didn't fornicate, we good. Like, I'm not, like, don't get me wrong, I am a jealous person, but I'm not super jealous, because I dealt with that in my past relationship. My ex was jealous. But here's the thing, him and Michelle were not dating. They were not dating. So why are you getting so upset over something I said? That's the thing. I don't care if y'all were talking or not. The thing is, you should have told me you felt uncomfortable of what I said. We would have had this whole thing straightened out right then and there. We wouldn't have had this big blow up at the table and all this stuff. And, you know, talk to me. Let me know what's going on with me. If you have an issue with me, that's all. Let me know. But, people gotta learn and grow up. And I know he's dealing with issues, his family issues. She's dealing with whatever she's dealing with. People dealing with stuff all the time. But damn. Like, that's why I really don't have friends, because I'm the only bitch I can trust. To tell you the truth. That's been my week. That's been my past 2 weeks, is dealing with that. But, I'm over it. I just had to get that off my chest because it's stupid. But, yeah. So, now back to my birthday. My birthday's a week away, a week from this Saturday, and I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I may stay here and drink, or I may go out and drink. I don't know yet. It'll be a last minute decision for me, but or I may not even drink. I may just stay in bed. I don't know. But, yeah. Okay. I'm turning to big 37. Yes. But, we all have to live and learn, from our mistakes and from our choices and from everything, to be a better person. And that's what I'm trying to do, is be a better person. And that's what this year is. Me being in a good place. Me being in a place of clarity, a place of just relax and don't let stuff get to me. And so far, even though we're about to be in March, 2 months in the year, I'm doing good. I know I did have a little slip up, but I refrained myself and everything. But I'm good. you know. But like I said, as far as me and Jacob, we will have a conversation. When, I don't know. But I want it just be me and him. As far as me and Michelle, I know we're still cool. But you never don't know what people say behind people's backs. But what can you say? As far as other people in my life, me and Mike were cool. He comes down from Tuscaloosa from time to time. We hang out. Stuart, yeah. Even though that's my brother, yeah. He's living his life with his wife and now pregnant wife. I really don't see him no more. He came over to the house a couple nights ago for about a minute to bring my mama something and left. We really don't hang out. Yeah, so it's just me by myself. Ken, we talk when we can talk. Well, he hits me up when he wants to hit me up, but we talk. Um, he's living his life out there in California, him and his girlfriend. And yeah, so I'm a loner. I've been a loner my whole entire life. Even though, yeah, I did have groups of friends in my 20s and now, but like I told Michelle, when it comes to one-on-one, I'm good. But when it comes to groups of people, I'm at the bottom of the totem pole. And I accept that. I'm good with that. Like, I'm good being by myself because I can think, I can be free. I don't have to be somebody I don't want to be around other people. I can be myself. And yeah, and I think that's one reason why people can't get me, because they don't know how to take me, because I'm so cuckoo crazy, weird, but you know, you live and you learn. All right. That's enough about me. Like, subscribe, do whatever. I don't care. Live your life. So, bye.